thank heavens for small mercies.
What, that I'm blind and you're not? Sounds like win-win to me, love.
Lizzie's visually impaired.
Emmerdale's getting ready to welcome a new character to the village, one who is sure to cause a stir with the locals. Introducing ex-con Lizzie Lakely, a friend of Lisa Dingle, the first permanent blind character in a British soap, played by Kitty McGeever.
I've been blind for 6 years and I was an actress for many years before that. So I think sometimes when I read blind actress Kitty McGeever, it's sort of, I step back a little bit and I go, oh, that's me. Oh yeah, blind actress. Oh yeah, that's amazing. You know what I mean? And so I think I'm sort of still coming to terms with that. Maybe, I don't know.
Do you think it's important to kind of challenge stereotypes of disability?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, you hear this talked about all the time, and as a sighted person, I would hear this thing and not really sort of understand what they meant. And then I became disabled, and I hate that word, but that is exactly what I am. I am disabled. There's no point, you can't get away from that. But I am just disabled in the fact that my eyes don't work, and that is my only disability. That's what's hard. I think that once you get that label, disabled, you somehow become vulnerable, and then people treat you differently, as if you are emotionally vulnerable.
And vulnerable, Lizzie is most certainly not.
She's very much in control of everything and every situation. She manipulates every situation to her own advantage. She will use her disability as and when she needs it and disregard it as and when she wants to as well. And I think I don't think we've ever seen that before on TV. Very brave of them, I think, and very, very forward thinking of them as well, because what they've done is they've brought a disabled character in without really the emphasis being on her disability. That's not to say we don't use it in fun for storylines, because obviously, you know, it's fantastic if there's a crime committed and Liz is the only witness to that crime. I mean, that, you know, you can imagine that's fantastic for story and things like that.
After Kitty lost her sight, there was a time when she feared she would never work again. But things are most definitely looking up for the actress and her career, although she does foresee one issue.
We might have a problem with that on screen, because actually I don't look blind, and people always say this to me. They say, you don't look blind, you're not what I imagined a blind person to be. So that's in one way why I'm really glad that we've been able to do this, because I always say to them, well, what does blind look like? And they say, well, you know, like your cardigan all buttoned up the wrong way and food down your front. So well, I do sometimes have food down my front, I have to say that. Yeah. So I do move about on set quite well as well. And obviously I look at people when I speak to them. So I think we might have a problem there. I think people might think she's not blind, this character. She's not really blind. But I am, and I'm totally blind, which is quite rare. Only 4% of blind people are totally blind. So I am probably the blindest person people have ever seen. So.
See Lizzie arrive in Emmerdale on Tuesday night from 7.